It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's getting noisy here in Charlotte for this Hornets home game. And it's Poeltl at the elbow. Williams with the block. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Pass to Barnes. And here is Ingram. Here's quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Brandon Miller.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here is Miller. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Ball. Here's quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got his second bucket.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Poeltl. Now here's Ingram. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Charles Lee.
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. stick. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ingram outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Ball with it. Out to Miller. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. That one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Charlotte leading by 5. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
And so here's Toronto. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. .106 left in the first. Pass to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Here's Ingram. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I saw a green light there, but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Stolen. Looking to end the run. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnes going inside, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
There's really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Ball hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Moba. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Miller. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Knocks down the three ball. Bridges got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets.
capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Ball with a wide open look. On the wing, Bridges. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams gets the bucket.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution for Toronto.
Raptors trailed by 12. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the layup's good off the glass. Pirtle's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ball with the bucket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's 8 points for Miles Bridges.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trailed by 9. Barnes left side. 1:41 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Miller. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Third team foul.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Charlotte leading by 10. On the wing, Green. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. He's got 6. Ball, no good. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Pass to Bridges. The offensive rebound. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. It's good. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that
Ball. Toronto grabs the miss. And here is Ingram. over Miller. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Offside Williams. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
There's a screen by Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Pass to Ingram. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Miller. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, man. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte. And here is Quickly. Still scoreless. Pass to Barnes. Excellent D there from Williams.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Quickly.
Oh, yes, sir.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
To the middle, Okogie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors trailed by 5. Pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Bounce pass from Pirtle. Here's Ingram. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish, and making a play.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. On the wing, Williams. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Okogie misses. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Mann. Off target from outside. It's stolen. Pass to Nurkic. Now Williams. Okogie for 3. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Mann. And that one, good. Now, here's Quickly. It's stolen by Smith. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Mann. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Back to man. For the three. Drops in the tray. Man's got 5 points so far.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Outside Williams. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Williams. Now Nurkic, defended by Pirtle. Williams inside the line. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Count it. He's got 8.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Pass to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 4.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Ingram outside. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
There's the screen, and there's the drive. Nobody near Nurkic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nurkic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
For 3, Okogie. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth.
Toronto team, 50.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Quickly. Boucher the screen. Here he goes. It's Barrett on the wing. For 3, Ingram. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Okogie. Smith outside. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Okogie. Right side, Williams. Pass to Okogie. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Goes back up. And another shot. Now Williams. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Barrett with the ball. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Assist from.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Down low. And the shot's good from Boucher.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Barnes looking around. Ingram outside. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Smith with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
Outside ball. Pass to Okogie. Uncovered. And it falls over the rim and in.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
To the inside. Barnes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .151 left to play here in the fourth. Hornets leading by 3. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's the Hornets another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Barnes the screen. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Green. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. Raptors trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
From deep, Green. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Ingram. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Shot's good by Williams. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Left side, Miller. Pass the ball. Out to Miller. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Green outside. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end,